Welcome back to Dirt 5 Wild Spirits DLC. Today we're back with 4 races for you, beginning with Tinghir Tours at Tinghir, Morocco for Stampede event. Wolverine starting us off. He'll be driving the Audi AI Trail Quattro of the pre-runner class, one of his favourite cars. And this is a brand new track. This is brand new to this DLC. So we're not really sure what we're in for. We don't know what kind of track it's going to be. Is it going to be long straights? Is it going to be lots of twisty corners? We don't know. Wolverine's played it safe. He's gone for the Audi AI Trail Quattro, which holds the corner in the mud extremely well. And as you saw off the line there, fantastic start for him. Very quick off the line, which is very, very important. Trying to go up through the middle there, failing to try to get close enough there to make a little move. He's in 10th currently. Decent start. 3 laps as well. And for a track he doesn't know, I think he's had a decent start. Turning really well though on the inside, gaining a few positions up to 6th place over a little jump. The right-hander going up the inside again here, taking 2 positions. No, it doesn't quite manage. Yes, he does manage it in the end for the next corner. 4th place. Slightly getting the next corner slightly wrong, too much speed, not enough braking. But he's in 5th place now. That's a decent start. He was the one who volunteered for this track as well. And I was a bit wary since it's new, but I had confidence in him. Over the jump he goes in 5th place. The car's ahead, getting away a little bit here. Left-hander braking nicely. Car coming around. This Audi AI is fantastic. Very deep for the corner there. That's going to oh! He didn't just hit the barrier. There was a little bit of barrier sticking out, and it turned him completely round. So all that hard work at the first lap has now been undone. It was extremely unlucky, I think, is what we could say there. Yes, the barrier touch. He went a bit deep, but to actually be spun round like that from a bit of a barrier that's sticking out is extremely unlucky. So now the hard work starts again. Going through the middle of 2 cars there, up to 10th place. A bit slow over the bump there, not too sure what happened. But he did lose a position down to 11th. Left-hander now is going to gain 10th back again. He's going for the inside, but the 2 cars parked themselves in the apex and he couldn't quite make the move stick. Can he get 2 positions? He's got 1. The right-hander up the inside. He can. He's going to make that one stick. 8th place, but very deep for the next. Completely missed the corner. So he's back down to 9th, but he's holding off 10th place currently. Left-hander now. He's on the tail of the car ahead of him. He can get past this one. Right-hander, perfectly done. Forcing the car wide. 8th place over the jump. And he's definitely done well to come back after that crash. Let's see what else he can do. 7th place as it is now, after that overtake. Right-hander. This is where he went wrong last time. Bit deep again, but better than he did last time. Left-hander. And considering it's a new track, he had no clue how that corner was going to turn out. So I think he did well. Left-hander again into 7th place as it stands. Barrier there, so going to be a slow exit because of the barrier. And he's now starting the last lap. He is being attacked from behind though. He's going to have to hold these cars off and try and catch the cars ahead for any better positions. Currently in 7th place, 2 cars on his tail. He can make out 6th place just ahead of him as he goes through the sparks. Left-hander, braking nicely. Just about making it around the corner in one go there. I thought he'd taken too much speed there, I really did. The right-hander, double right-hander in fact, or long right-hander, whichever way you want to call it. He's going to go up the inside here, but too deep for the corner. He's going to hit the barrier. That's going to be a slow exit. He's got a little gap. He did have a gap to the cars behind him, but they've caught up because of that mistake. Still in 7th place. He can get 6th here. There is a possibility for him to get 6th. Over the jump. No overtake over the jump. He's on the tail of the car in 6th place. He's looking for the inside, braking nicely. Yes. Getting the car to go round. Nicely done. Right-hander. And again, he's gone deep. This is a corner he just can't seem to get right at the minute. Left-hander, the right-hander's messed him up for the left-hander, but he's in 6th place. Can he hold it though? He's going to have the outside for the left-hander, and he's kind of switched it through. He has. I think he's going to hold on to 6th place here, and he has. Fantastic finish from Wolverine. Yeah, he was very unlucky with the barrier hit. That completely spun him around, but to come back and get 6th place, very, very happy with that. And on a new track, you just don't know what's going to happen. So very impressed, very happy, and a decent start to the episode, I would say. Let's see how many stamps he gains for the 6th place. It will be 1 stamp. That's enough. It means we carry on once he gains his rewards. Again, the XP doesn't matter because we are max level. A bit of reputation for the sponsor, a bit of money back for the new cars we bought in the last episode. And that is this race done. So next up, we have Desert Rats at East Mitten, Arizona for a sprint event. Wolverine is staying in the car. Here we drive in the Jupiter Hawk 410 of the sprint class. Now, we both have a nemesis in this game, and it is the sprint class cars. There's only one, the Jupiter Hawk 410. We hate it, both of us, but he volunteered for this because he didn't want to do the other two races, which is fine. The sprint car is horrible, so I'm not expecting amazing results. We're not expecting a win. As long as he gets a stamp, we're happy. The reason we hate this car so badly is you accelerate, it turns left. It's one of those. We've got 5 laps for this race, and he's trying to control the acceleration as best he can. There's a bit of snow on the floor as well, which isn't going to help with the grip. But again, you can see it turning left. He's trying to counter steer, but then it just over rotates, and it's, yeah, this car's a nightmare. I'm glad he's doing on not me, to be fair. But in 11th place as it stands, second lap now starting, down to 12. Can he get anything from the corner? He's always good at overtaking on this. He just can't get a position come the end. That's the problem. He's in 10th place currently, left-hander, up to 9th. Bit too much speed there, I would have said. He nearly took it really well, but I think there was too much speed around the corner. Back down to 12th. Looking for the inside overtake here. Touching the barrier on the inside there, but keeping it going. Messed with the camera there a little bit, but it's okay. Coming in 11th, he's battling hard at the back of the track. Back of the pack. Not that matters. Like I say, all we're after is a stamp. Whatever result here is a good result, and I definitely wouldn't have done any better no matter what happens. 10th place currently. It's always a very quick race, this one. You're looking at very, very short laps. 9th place now, barrier there. Trying to take too much speed in the corner. He's definitely getting better with the sprint car, but it's just so difficult to get right. Final lap now, and he is still battling. He's still trying to get a decent finish position. I don't think he's going to get that high up though, to be fair. He's going to go for the inside here, and he's going to make a move into 10th, 11th. Can he hold out? Not quite. No, overtaken as he hits the line. It's a 12th place finish, but as long as he's got a stamp, we're good. And has he? Hopefully. I really don't want to have to do this race for him. Let's have a look. Come on. 1 stamp. We're happy. Yeah, it's one of those events that every time we see it, if it's any other car bar sprint cars, we've got no issues. It's the sprint cars we can't quite get to grips with. But that is that race done, so we can forget about it now. So the third race of this episode is Cliff Races at Carrara Gatecrasher C for a Gatecrash event. Soldierboy's up for this one. He'll be driving the Aston Martin DBX of the pre-runner class. As it's a Gatecrasher, no commentary. I'm starting to think I don't like Gatecrashers though. They are pretty difficult to get right. Let's see if we can gain anything from this race. Hopefully minimum 1 stamp. A pretty decent run, to be fair. 2 stamps, that's a massive bonus. I think we could have gone for 3. We were 0.6 away from 3 stamps. And I think it's all because we braked heavily. When we hit the really thin section of track, I panicked and just braked. And yeah, wasn't what we should have done. But 2 stamps is enough. We move on. So we finish the episode with glory days at Lijang Village Reverse, China for a Land Rush event. Soldierboy's still in the car for this one. He's going to be driving the Volkswagen Polo GTI R5 of the modern rally class. Now, this is a car we've used previously. It's a pretty good car. Downside is Lijang Village is generally very, very muddy. Hopefully, we've got the grip. Modern rally cars should have the grip in the mud. That's my thinking. So they should all be as good as each other. Let's find out, shall we? Wolverine pick delivery. As you can tell by the flashy colours. Let's go. Let's see what we can do. So off the line pretty well there. Not really struggling for grip at the start, which is brilliant. Left-hander trying to siphon us way through all the cars in the middle there. And up to 5th place after 1 corner. The right-hander going up the inside again into 3rd place. Can we get 2nd on the exit? Not quite. Didn't have enough speed momentum. Got another right-hander though coming up. Trying to keep the inside as much as possible. And we're going to go past the 2 cars, but they're going to come back at us. Currently in 2nd place. Dropping down the 3rd momentarily. Right-hander coming up here. Going for the outside this time. And just the overspeed is incredible. Taking the 1st place from the car there. And it is ours to lose now. We need to get a gap. That's the big thing. We need a gap. Otherwise, this is all for nothing. The right-hander taking it really well. No mistakes, I wouldn't have said so far. I think we're doing a pretty good race so far. And we're in 1st place. Over the bridge we go. And it's the end of the 1st lap as we cross the line. 2nd lap now. And our gap is 0.6 of a second. We need to increase that. That's not enough. That's 1 mistake. They're on us. Obviously, we don't make a mistake. It's all good. But I'd rather have a bit of a barrier just in case. So we're going to try and do this lap as best we can. Now, the gap has grown to 1.1 seconds. So we're doing well. We are keeping the speed up. And to be fair, the track is easy. This track is one of the nicest tracks, I think, to drive. Yes, the mud can be an issue. And the grip can be an issue, but other than that, it's a really nice track. It's just so flowing and smooth, and as long as you've got a decent car with decent acceleration, you're generally good, and this car definitely has that. The right-hander now taking it round, and you can just see the car drifting nicely. Get a bit close to the barrier there, but we're okay. Didn't think we were going to hit it then. We're going to cross the bridge for the penultimate time and across the line to start the final lap. Let's have a look at our gap. It is 1.1. That's not bad. So the previous lap we grew the gap by 0.5. I think this is in the bag. Barring a mistake, and I could jinx it yet, as we hit the barrier there. Okay, I'm jinxing it. We're okay. The gap has grown though, even though we have the barrier touch. 1.4 now. We grew it by 0.3. You just got to see this race out, and this will be the 1st win, the 1st 3 stamps of the Wild Spirits DLC. Taking us this long. I don't know why. We just really struggled recently with this DLC for some reason. Gap is still growing. Left-hander now. So the night's drawing in. It's a little bit foggy above. We're okay. We know where we're going. Right-hander. Taking it nicely. Getting the car to drift round. Keeping the speed up. 50 miles an hour around the corner there. Over the bridge we go. We know we've got this now. I don't think they're catching us. Final corner. The final little bend as we cross the line in 1st place. And we take our first 3 stamps of the DLC. Pretty good race. I want to say it's all down to the car, because I think it is, to be fair. Skoda Fabia Rally was 2nd, 3rd and 4th, and then people in the same car as us was 5th and 6th. So I think we probably outperformed the car's potential, but I think we did well. We're happy with it, and that is our 1st win of this DLC. I've said that a couple of times now, but I'm really excited that we actually finally won a race. It's been a while coming. We haven't won in a while. It's getting frustrating when you don't win. But there we go. That is that race finished. The money coming in as well. That'll pay for some new cars, I'm pretty sure. New livery for the Skoda Fabia. And that is it for today. That is all 4 races done. Finished off with a win, which is the best way to finish an episode, as far as I'm concerned. Next episode, we have 5 races for you in the next episode. 2 time trials, though. That's going to be interesting. But if you are enjoying this series or any content on the channel, don't forget to subscribe. And like an episode does help. And ring the bell to not miss an upload. We're going to see you very soon with more Dirt 5 Wild Spirits DLC. Thanks for watching.